More legitimate episode 9 leaks?
You're fulfilling your destiny.
Warning, possible spoilers for episode 9. Of course, with all leaks, always assume that they're BS until you actually see the movie, but these sources are actually reliable, so I'm going to take them with a little bit less than a grain of salt, but for you yourself, maybe just do the full grain of salt. So because I love to speculate and talk about possibilities, let's go over these new episode 9 leaks. Interestingly, this leak matches leaks from others that have said they worked on episode 9, so you'll notice this leaker matches a lot with other leaks I've talked about, but they also added in a few extra things. Even with that, I'm leaning more towards this leaker is real, but this could be a case of someone taking legit leaks so they can make it more believable when they add in their own little bits of fan fiction. With that out of the way, first, this leaker says Leia's role as Resistance leader is similar to her presence in The Force Awakens, but she may get even less screen time. That makes sense, even with them using old footage to include her in episode 9. Apparently there will be plenty of flashback scenes with her, but it's currently unclear if she lives to the end of episode 9 or not. I'm still hoping for yes, but I just don't know where they're gonna go with that. I feel like Leia can still live on through comics or books. Speaking of flashbacks, both Luke and Leia appear in multiple flashbacks in episode 9, including at least one scene where Leia is talking about Jedi training with Luke and may receive some. This probably sounds similar to other leaks I've talked about because it is. One consistent thing I've seen is there is going to be some flashbacks, or at least one, where Luke and Leia are younger, and Luke is training Leia in the Force. As I talked about in another video, I feel like this is more to soothe over people that were upset about Superman Leia. This leaker did say they were unaware if Keri and Mark filmed these scenes and will be de-aged, or if younger actors will be used and then CGI'd with faces, because that's never creepy. So far, we see no Han flashback indication, but that doesn't mean we won't get any. If we do get those scenes between Luke and Leia, I hope they show her choosing family and a role in government over training further with Luke, as we know she did from all the other material we've gotten. I guess lastly, I'm not getting a Han flashback. I really don't think we need one, plus we had this tweet from Mark, which, yes, Mark is the ultimate troll, but I feel like that adds more weight to we're never going to see those two together, especially in episode 9. According to the leak, the Knights of Ren will appear in this episode, and each will have their own distinct weapon. The Knights of Ren being in episode 9 has been leaked before, so this isn't shocking. With JJ heading the film, there was no way we weren't going to see the Knights of Ren again. And if you follow the other leaks, apparently they might have some medieval type weapons, but this leaker didn't talk anything about their weapons. Despite many leaks that Naomi's character is Lando's daughter, this leaker says that she is actually Finn's sister. I prefer her to be Lando's daughter, but I guess this dynamic could be interesting. The actor for Finn and Naomi are about a year apart in age, so the sibling relationship could work. Not sure how they'd come together or know each other given what the First Order did for training their stormtroopers, but we'll have to see how JJ fleshes that out. Next, we have more confirmation that C-3PO holds military gear in a scene. There was a leak earlier that suggested C-3PO would be holding a bunch of stuff for characters, and this leaker states it again. Among the gear he holds will be Chewbacca's bowcaster. I guess this is supposed to be a comedic part in the film, and the fact that a lot of reliable sources are saying this is a scene that happens in episode 9 has me pretty much believing this is canon at this point. We know, according to Anthony Daniels and also Oscar Isaac, that C-3PO has a bit more presence in episode 9 and more to do, so who knows what we'll see. Lastly, some random information. The leaker confirms the solid red First Order troopers we've been hearing about are in episode 9. That's kind of a duh at this point. Neo appears in the same outfit he was in previous films and has a much larger role in episode 9. Finally, Keri Russell's character is supposedly a bounty hunter of questionable allegiance and wears a purple jumpsuit and bronze gold accessories. The leaker said think of Sam and you'd be close to how her character looks in episode 9. So there are some new leaks. I'm still hoping for Han and Leia to take a young Ben to Luke to be trained, but I feel like that's still in the cards. I'm also still crossing my fingers that Leia lives. Hopefully we'll get a trailer soon. Please. Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe for more Star Wars videos.